Hey guys, so today we're going to be changing the differential fluid, the rear differential fluid, on a 2015 Jeep Grand Cherokee with a 3.6 liter V6, the Pentastar. This is recommended maintenance under severe service, but I like to do this maybe every 30,000 miles or so, and it's about that time on this one. Thankfully, it's a very, very easy job. You'll need an 8mm Allen key to remove the drain and the fill plugs. The drain plug, forgive the lighting, is right here, and the fill plug is on the passenger side of the vehicle. I'll give you a better shot of that, hopefully. I'm not sure if you guys can see in there, but it's on the just on the side of the pumpkin. I'll see if I can get my finger on it. It's right about there. Hopefully you can see my finger. So what I like to do is remove the fill plug or crack it loose just to make sure you can get it loose, it doesn't strip out, and then we'll get the fluid out. So I'm going to use my ratchet and 8mm. I added a little bit of light, so hopefully you guys can see better. I noticed when I was about to take that fill plug out that the differential, the side of it, was kind of dirty, so I took some brake parts cleaner, just sprayed the side of the pumpkin just to make sure none of that debris gets inside the differential. And also, before you start this procedure, it's a good idea to dry the vehicle around, get the fluid warm. It'll come out a lot easier, and it'll have any debris that's in the differential suspended to there, so it'll all come out. Without further ado, let's take the fill plug, or loosen the fill plug. Now that you got the fill plug loose, we're going to take the drain plug out using the same 8mm Allen key. Well, doesn't look tragic. Just let that drain for a minute. And the vehicle takes 75W85 differential fluid. Again, that's for the 2015 Grand Cherokee with the V6. It's kind of an odd viscosity. There are some close matches, but the Mopar was actually the most economically priced, so I just bought 2 of these. I think it only requires 1, but I got 2 just in case. Now I could use my Mighty Vac to fill the differential back up. I'm going to take a low-tech solution today for those of you guys that don't have one of those. I took a section of clear vinyl tubing, you can get this at a hardware store, cut off the tip of the fluid bottle, shoved the tubing on there, and just hit it with electrical tape to hold it in place so it doesn't fall off while I'm squeezing the fluid out. So you just screw that on there and you have a nice little squeeze bottle. You can get up into that kind of awful area next to on the fill plug. And that's what our fluid fill bottle looks like, fully assembled. Real easy to do. You gotta reinstall the drain plug, like so. And torque your drain plug to 26 foot-pounds. Now, using the squeeze bottle, or the bottle of the new fluid, just squeeze it into the differential until it rolls out the fill plug. Or not really rolls, the fluid leaks out the fill plug. Something like this. Keep on squeezing until there's no more in the bottle. Well, until fluid runs out the side. It should be an entire quart, maybe a little more. Okay, we've got some fluid running out the fill plug, as you can hopefully see. So as soon as you get to this point, simply reinstall the fill plug and tighten it, and you're good to go. I'm glad I bought that second quart because I used almost a quart and a half. Okay, the drain plug is tightened. Now I'm just going to spray off the whole differential assembly with some brake cleaner, and also going to get the exhaust. You see I got a couple drops of oil on the exhaust. And just give things a good wipe down, and you're done. As you can see, this is a pretty easy job. I did this in my garage with minimal fancy tools. In fact, no fancy tools. other than 8mm socket, if you consider that fancy. Or socket, 8mm Allen key. Took maybe half an hour or so, maybe a little less. Probably would have taken less if I wasn't filming, but anyway, hope you guys found this video helpful. If you did, please thumbs up, subscribe, and stay safe.